sexuality, he says, "What have I done?" And then when we try to tell him, and that's why I said I was trying to ask for them to let me talk, because I can bring myself to Sauce's level on understanding if he's willing to listen to understand and not feel as though I was attacking him. So it gets confused and it gets hectic and it gets draining when you see people steady not trying to understand the point. And then this was one of those days that Diamond allowed her platform to be more community involved to help try to heal and fix and or agree to disagree. But for some reason, people kept feeling like they needed to respond because in the form of defense. So we're never going to get to a mutual agreement. Um, uh, thank you, Psych. That uh, Sauce uses the energy to move his people, and they do his dirty work. And see, that's why I'm not scared to go over to his platform, already knowing how things are going to turn out for me. But sometimes you have to know that obedience is better than sacrifice. And I'd rather be obedient into his question as to why I name called him. And when y'all seen me ask him, can I come to your home? Can I come to your house? Can I come to your platform? So we can get you, so I can give you my answer. He hesitated. And then you got Alexandria in the comments wanting an apology for something that I'm not even quite sure what she feels like I owe her an apology for. I just wanted to know who she was and why she felt the need to be so disrespectful when trying to say that she could help teach. Poozie, where did you get your dress from earlier? That one my mom gave to me I want to say she gave me that about 6, 7 years ago. That one was one from my mom, so I don't know. I have not the slightest idea where she got it from. Pocket full of sunshine, thank you. But when I woke up this morning, baby, this ponytail was over there somewhere. I had to put it back on so I could look presentable on the blogs this morning. But Poozie got enough hair to put in the ponytail, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to show y'all how I put it on. I was supposed to be at the nail shop this morning. I got to move hotels because this one got booked out for a softball tournament. So I'll be back here Monday. What's up, Big Aunt? I'll be back here Monday. But y'all, this is just a simple bundle of braid hair wrapped very lightly. Because I'm supposed to be getting box braid. Oh, shit. Wrapped very lightly. And just stuck up under there like that. And bam, you have an instant hairdo. So, of course, I had to immediately go live because I don't recall getting an answer from Sauce. If y'all seen or heard his answer, please help me understand what he was saying, because all I got was a to the best of my understanding, because other people were talking as well. My AirPod just volume just went 10 times down. The yelling made me have he shook his head no. Okay, Hibiscus, I see you. I love your bun. It's really cute. Thank you. So what I'm not gonna do, because I don't have the energy to redistribute things that I already agreed with that were said. But if if two people are, now Lovely Kiss is saying, he said I could come. Which one of you are his mods? If anybody is a mod, let me know. Too much stimulation over nothing for real. Yes, Grizzly, I do agree with that. Somebody, let's try not to run polls right now if you don't mind, because that box keep popping up in my face and it is hella aggravating. Tia said ain't none of us his mods. But of course I wanted to go back up there. I let me tell you, as a Black woman, I have learned that men The way that I look at the way that the Bible presented man and woman, I know that men are going to always feel superior to. And when a man gets emasculated by a woman, me calling Sauce, what he said, I called him a bitch ass nigga. Like me, honestly, beam footage works best for me to quote. Sauce said you called him out of his name. Right. So I do know that I call a lot of people bitches. I mean, I had a whole series with Miss Nietzsche behind Kia and Miss Jackie calling each other bitches, and Confident has said that she don't care how they play with each other, just don't nobody play with her. And that whole bitch terminology got thrown on me. It was all my fault because I was the host and I let women call each other bitches. So I don't know what. Damn, they block. Yeah, and see, that's why it's like when we say, I see. I'm talking to Secret Y'all. When we try to get Sauce to understand that his people don't just mute. You know, the people who support him, they don't just mute. They literally come in and press report, 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 report. That's why I asked y'all in the live, can y'all hear me? Because I'm lagging because I was getting reported. It is what it is. If you won, you will get in your feelings. Well, it's like honestly, if somebody called, I've been called so many bitches, and I'm quite sure that I have become null and voided to being angered by the word bitch. That's why it's like when they thought when a man such as Peach throws it back at me, baby, is not really doing nothing. They mean it to be hurtful. They mean it to get you flustered. They mean it to get you aggravated. And they're doing it to get a response out of you. But you have to tuck your tail and remember, Poozie, you are now a brand. You are moving forward with your life. You will not just remain here on TikTok. And remember why you even came to TikTok. And it definitely was not to argue with people who feel like they can diagnose me with their personal mental health disorders. But it doesn't matter. I try to stay in the comments because I don't care whose feelings I hurt. Exactly. And it's easier to hurt the feelings in the comment section because we can't depict tone. We don't know if you laughing your ass off when you saying what you saying when you putting it in the comments. We can't depict tone through text. Even if emojis are stated, like we don't know what you're actually feeling. But when we hear these things come out of each other's mouths with the passion, then it starts to hit a little different. It hits a whole lot different. Um, have you heard me? Oh, he live watching for me. Okay. Alexa, pause because I really don't have much time. I don't even know if because I'm not gonna get my main page banned. I am not gonna get my main page banned. So I said you can come over there if you didn't know. Okay. I'm coming through. Well, no, I ain't linking no email. Let me see. What is it? The Zodiac. Alexa, pause.
That's what I keep telling y'all. If they didn't let a lot of old fools get on that panel and say stuff, right? He even came at he talking about auntie and auntie you this, auntie you that. That's what I'm saying. He told her, he said, auntie, I follow you, right? And then 5 seconds later, this man turned around and said, you are out too, and you in love. They're not listening to themselves when they talk. They're just emotionally charged. You can't argue with a fool. The fool is dedicated to ignorance. The way listen, they don't deserve your energy at this point. It's they keep embarrassing themselves. And they don't care about digital footprint. These people are gonna wake up in 5 years and replay these videos and say, what the hell was I talking about?
Thank you,
They don't
TFT.
know. They just know that ain't nobody listening to them in real life. And I feel
I
bad
know I
because
can't cut
they're
this young lady off, which is Alexandria. So
Yeah, I'm not changing that. I wouldn't change anything by myself. But auntie, go ahead. I got you.
I have to wait for him to give me permission because I'm in his house and I'm going to be respectful.
This is one of the absolute most
But I really got to multitask, y'all, because ain't nobody here helping me pack this shit up. Good morning, AD. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Drop him out the box. Simple.
But he just rubbed me the wrong way.
I got to remember which phone I'm on. Alex just wants us as a boyfriend. I ain't touching that, child. I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't gonna touch it. Who's ain't gonna touch it?
He came up saying I got recordings of this and I got recordings of that.
I got a teenager in my room, so I'm going to clean it up so they don't have to. All they should have to do is come in here and wipe down and vacuum and redress the beds. Cause boy, my poor little daughter, she gives no fucks. Lord. Okay.
A double-minded man is unstable.
DJ Cannon.
Verge of madness. I digress. Good Lord, bread and butter. I'm sipping today, House. I'm sipping. Your baby's gonna be sipping. I'm saying.
It's fine.
What'd you say?
Sipping.
She always ready for something.
You on time. Look, that's that Bronx. He ain't hold the book.
No, I just like my whole thing is just like people to me on this app, we confirm that we really got shot hot and bothered, and I love that. Because some of y'all be lying about shit that y'all don't be standing on, but I'm not gonna get into that. Leave that alone.
I just want to say something real quick, Sauce, man.
Okay, go ahead. After that, I'm gonna let Pooz say what she wants to say.
Good morning, panel, commentator.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, how you doing, J-Bob? I've never seen you like that, Sauce, man. Don't like this. Don't let nobody get your energy like that, bro. Like, don't let nobody get your energy like that, bro. Like, that.
See, y'all saying that, so hold up. Y'all saying that, right? Y'all saying that. But if somebody keep picking, no. Y'all don't realize, y'all really don't realize, like, how much I've calmed down, how much I've chilled. Truth, I see you right here. Like, bro, just get in the box if you in here, bro.
He in here?
Somebody, I don't know, is it Truth this pop up? It said live creator, whatever. If somebody keep picking at you, and you finally say something about it, it's simple. Like that's it. Like I'm gonna say something about it. I'm not gonna call, but I'm not. But my thing is, I don't call women bees. I don't call women, hoes and none of that. I don't do that. That's just not me. And I might yell back at you, just how I did with the Chrissy individual who called me an F slur, right? But I'm not going to do that because that's not how I was raised. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Now, I might call a man. I ain't going to hold you. Look, I might, since you got all that mouth. Oh, wait, wait, what? Okay. But again, like I said, like, I don't do that. Like, I might get out of my body for a man who trying me, but that's about it. But when it comes to women, I'm not doing that. I don't do that. Everybody got their breaking point. I'll be coming up there and I'll be doing a little. I'll tell you about defending black women and how some of these men come up here and they have the spread pill ideology and all that, and y'all be trying to get me out my body because you want to be like, yeah, he got out his body. When I get out my body, then I get out my body, just like anybody else. So yeah, you feel me? Like, nah, that's just nah. I'm not gonna just keep on just have somebody do that. That's crazy. It's not happening. Yeah, but I'm gonna drop you at the box, Mike. Appreciate I do that. I already know what you're talking about, but
Right.
so there's only so much somebody can take after a while.
Absolutely. I understand that, man. I just keep your head up, keep being you. stay positive, genuine to yourself, man. That's all I want to tell you, brother.
And if I call somebody a tap dancer, I was definitely not talking about the host. I was talking about the people in the box because she can Diamond can run her platform the way she likes. That's her platform. I'm gonna respect that, but at the same time, I'm gonna call out the tap dancers just like anybody else would, because y'all don't say nothing to the other people that call out about the tap dancing and all that. I'm gonna say something. I do it on here. I'm gonna do it anywhere. Like that's not gonna change until I'm told like, hey, okay, hey, don't do that. But yeah, simple. It is what it is. That's not changing. Go ahead, Poozie.
All right. First and foremost, let me apologize for emasculating you with disrespect by calling you a bitch. I'm a mother to 2 sons, and I would expect their reaction to be your reaction as well if a woman emasculates them the way that I did you. Will you accept my apology?
I have to process it.
That's understandable. Yeah. That's understandable. The reason why I was so hurt, not triggered. The reason why I was hurt with the tap dancing comment is because my nephew and my niece have white spouses. And I also have white in me on my grandfather's side. So I personally felt maybe all people shouldn't be called tap dancers to the YT people because we got YT in us. So hold on.
The education that I do over here is exactly that. So when we have somebody, and it doesn't matter about their partner could be white, I have no problem with that. But if you are the type of person as a black person who will say something to another black person, right? You'll go toe to toe with them. You'll have all types of things to say about them. But when it comes to white people, you'll have nothing to say, and y'all quiet, and y'all like that. I'm gonna say something about it because that's so hypocritical. Like, why don't you have that same energy for white people that you have for your own peoples? If we talking about uplifting each other, right? But you'll be able to defend, a white person over a black person. I call that tap dancing. I call that caping. People do that. It is what it is. That's internalized racism to me. That's anti-black, 100%.
Understandable. Not too long ago, I had a white tea woman come on my platform, and she was calling a black woman a swamp donkey. And that today, present day, I wish I had known you because you would have been able to see me do exactly what you're saying we don't do to the white tea people. And I'm going to use the word check because real talk, not only did myself, but the person that she was talking about and everybody that was on my platform, we went to her platform and we Googled the word. Somebody Googled the word swamp donkey. And when we found out what it meant, we had to put her in a place. Now that white tea woman still comes around to my platform today because, well, I can't say why she comes around, but she was... To us, she was apologetic in her delivery to who she attacked. But listen, that's between her, the 2 people that were attacked. But myself, I did mediate in the fact that what you won't do is come in our space and disrespect us and think that shit gonna be cool. Because I don't know if you're allowed cuss words over here, so let me not cuss.
Yeah, no cussing, no cussing.
I felt like you were that type. So I'm not that type, but respectable. So we had to let her know, baby, that don't fly. It's not going to fly with me. It's not going to fly. If you feel like you do want to dwell in our spaces and you want us to accept you as one of the ones who didn't hurt my people, then I'll give you a chance, but you only get 2.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Over here, you say a slur, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're in the book, or you dropped out the panel. I don't tolerate no type of slurs whatsoever. F slurs, and you don't come back. And I don't care who it is. You don't come back. You are no longer here. You are on my block list, and I don't unblock you. And xenophobic, you don't get unblocked.
Let me ask you a question. This is a question, Sauce. What you were trying to explain about, you calling somebody tap dancing, what did that have to do with what she just explained?
It has nothing to do with that. So,
okay.
my thing is this. I said I called somebody a tap dancer and you called me on my name unprovoked. I don't see how that correlated.
That's what I was trying to get at, Sauce. That me calling you out of your name had nothing to do with the tap dancing comment. I am a person.
So why'd you call me a fake ass? And then you were agreeing with truth too. On top of that, you were also agreeing with truth. So you have a problem with me too. You have a problem with my platform. You have a problem with my.
No, this is my first time here. This is my first time to your platform, Sauce.
So then what? So then why were you agreeing with truth?
The things that I agree with truth on was the visual that it feels like now that I understand what you meant by tap dancer. So when I disrespected you, I'm a person that used profanity, but it had nothing to do with the tap dancing comment as to why those words came out of my mouth to you. And you know what I said to you. But Sauce, honestly, I know I'm 100% positive I said the B word, but I can't even recall the whole sentence. So whatever you say I said.
You call me a B fake ass N-word is what you call me.
Okay. Yeah, that's my terminology. So the reason.
Are we recording? Wait, is recording going on?
Who recorded? Oh, they're saying. I guess they're saying I'm recording because I had already started my live when the other live went off, and I'm still live on my page, but I came in here on my backup because I wasn't finna end my live.
That's streaming.
That's what? I got. Okay, wait a minute. Let's stay on topic with me and Sauce, please, if y'all don't mind, because this is really 100% between myself and him. Anybody else that got anything for me?
No, we on topic. I'm saying, but if you just said you're still live and you on your backup, what does that technically mean? You still?
It means I made 3 pages so I can be in 3 places at one time, Alexandra.
Interesting.
And no, I didn't feel comfortable bringing my main page over here. I didn't. So I came in on my 3rd page.
But you asked to come to this live. Why would you start live?
No, I asked Sauce, could I come to his platform to have a conversation about what he said that I said to him? Sauce, may we talk, Sauce, please? Please, because this is what they mean by this is what we mean, Sauce, by your supporters intervene.
So we was over on your platform. Hold on, no. So we was over on your platform. And how you were talking about Alex on her platform, talking about Alex and talking about them. Would you have that same energy?
And still ain't apologize to me.
Okay, because I didn't come up here for you. I came for Sauce.
To play victim and complain and whine.
Okay, Sauce, this is what we mean by your people intervene, and there's no way to get to develop any understanding to the question that you asked me. I'm not streaming your live. I was going live. My live actually probably started before.
And then come to this live.
Hold on.
You don't go then start your own live and then come to.
Wait a minute. Are we telling me when I can go live? Wait a minute. Are we telling me when I can go live? You know what, Sauce? This is exactly what we mean by your people manipulate you into manipulating us. Because you all won't even let me talk. Who has the right to tell me when I can press go live?
Yes, Javon. Hold up, y'all cussing.
But I literally asked you, Sauce, in Diamond's Box, could I come to your platform and discuss the question that you had for me about disrespecting you? Oh, God. See, this...
Poozie, they're not going to let you talk, sweetheart.
I see they're not going to let me talk.
So,
I don't care who over here. Tell them to come pop they shit in the box.
We don't have the energy for that. His platform
Hold on. I will come over there in his box,
chaotic.
and I don't care about getting banned or blocked. As a matter of fact, Poozie, I'm coming back over here with you in a minute. I'm going to go over there
live
and show
every
my face.
fucking day.
I'm going to go over there and show my face because I ain't never scared. Hold up.
That's being hypocritical.
Who is unblock us?
Over here are defending me or saying something, but we're trying to have a conversation. You do it too. It's over there too. You do the same thing. So what's the difference?
You be on my platform?
I've seen it.
Do you frequent my platform?
Alex, am I lying, bro?
No. Do you frequent my platform?
No, I don't frequent your platform.
Okay, so therefore, See, because I didn't come to acknowledge her, she has to center herself in the conversation that I asked to have with you.
Did you stream Diamond? Did you stream Diamond?
I was from my device. I stream a lot of people's stuff because I have 3 pages, but I literally went live on my page because guess what, baby? I do that every day. And I don't wait for people to give me permission to go live. But Sauce, it is understandable that me and you cannot have a conversation alone. So respectfully, you said that you would give yourself time to digest my apology, and I'm going to end it there. I appreciate you for letting me come up on your platform to try to talk to you, but because I can't talk to you, I'm going to go ahead on and disconnect. Have a blessed one.
You should do that.
See you later. Of the day you deserve. So you just asked her, Sauce, about Sunday, right? And instead of Poozzie answering about Sunday,
I didn't give a fuck about talking about Sunday.
Never been to my platform. That is class A manipulation and gaslighting and moving the goalposts however you want to.
Because Sauce is bipolar, they learned how to manipulate and play on his top by coddling him into letting them do the things that they do. And these people, this generation of these type of people are gonna forever be destroyed. Javon's speaking on me and has absolutely.
And then, so let me just say this before I go back to work because this needs to
So if your bitch ass don't like me, now he a bitch nigga.
Want y'all to say our name.
If you don't like me, why the fuck you let me over here?
The mental damage that y'all keep doing to us. Y'all literally keep going live about us. Y'all literally keep bringing our names.
Who the fuck is them? This girl had her name on the green screen for a split fucking second. And now she wants to be a fucking superstar.
It would be lovely if y'all leave us alone. Y'all think we wake up and want to be in these spaces with y'all arguing. It would be amazing to wake up and not be on y'all background, to not have to argue with y'all, to be able to discuss and educate, but that's not what we get. So for her to say, you just mad because I didn't bring up your name. No, actually last Sunday, I had to have a whole panic attack because you brought me up when court was...
Now she blaming me for her panic attack.
So Poozzie, because we know you're still streaming, I don't want you to bring my name up or Sauce.
It's up there. It's up there.
I would love to be left alone and not drop the mic. Please.
You're not going to be left alone when you do stuff like this, sweetheart. She wants to be left alone, but yet she still wants to attack.
She's still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming, and I'm going to still stream.
And she's talking about your mental health over there.
What about my mental?
Screen recorded, put it up. He is an adult male who allows people. Sauce is an adult male who allows people to tell him how to think. Sauce is an adult female who allows people to tell him how he should think. But yet, when he's delivering information that is beneficial to the community, his mind is amazing, said the people who support him.
It's crazy. He said to come over there and get in the box. I tried to request. Ain't nobody let me up. So
They're not. They're not. They use him. They pump him up. They coddle him. And then so that their voices can be heard. They're anti-bully, but yet they bully. They're activists, but yet they create division. They need some attention from Poozzie, Alex, and who the fuck is Javon? I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. Only time I see your name in anywhere is every time Sauce in anything on Diamond platform, you come to the rescue. I was trying to even touch on the point that Diamond literally told Leo Princess that what she told Diamond not to do, she was doing. And that girl literally told Diamond, I didn't do that. They lie to themselves and make themselves believe their own lies. Headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. They're headed for self-destruction. They want to call me an old lady, baby. I am 41 years old. Nothing about 40 years old. I am slap dab in the middle of being an elder and still being able to relate to the younger generations. I have a 25-year-old daughter. I have an
They think
18-year-old
anything
son.
over 30 is old.
It's
That's just their
old.
mindset. That's their mindset. They call me old.
As
I'm only 30. I just turned 35. So
no, Samaya, we gonna let them. What we're gonna do? We're gonna let now. What you can do, Samaya, you can, if possible, you can screenshot, and if possible, go ahead on and email me the screenshots. So that way we can show them better than we can tell them. But I'm not gonna spend time on these babies. This is why don't nobody forgive you because you a hater. Oh, that's who you wanna. That's what you wanna do. Somebody, no, we're gonna let them say what they gotta say. I'm being called a hater because when you try to talk to these people who ask you a question, because they're not in a position to hear and accept your reason for what. Oh, thank you, Glock. They're not in a position to accept your reasoning. Let's go with the train. Then they're going to get defensive. And when you tell me that you accepted bipolar 1 as a disorder and you need medication to function properly amongst normal society, I have to maneuver my words in a manner to
Glock
where I
became
don't
two.
trigger you. I have to. And trying to talk one-on-one with the person who already has a mindset of I don't like you was a waste of that young man saying, yes, I can come over there. That's what Truth Speaks meant by he is a master manipulator and a narcissist. You manipulated me to come to your platform just so that you can have you and your people literally not give a fuck about anything I was saying, even though I said I will respect you and not use words that I myself, a grown ass woman, is allowed to use in any fucking space. So when we say he's fucking hurting Diamond's platform, or we feel like he's an op towards Diamond platform, it's because we see this. But we know that Diamond platform is gonna forever thrive. It's gonna forever boom, and it's gonna pop with or without Sauce little ass and his goddamn flunkies. Let them people go be them. Recognize, separate. When God decided to split the good angels from the bad angels and cast them here and cast them there, this is what he meant by that. So to thy own self stay true. Thank you, Glock, so much. To thy own self stay true. And when you see it, make a decision to do what you need to do best. Baby, the only thing I can ask for me with these people is that I don't end up in a nursing home and none of them end up being a CNA or a nurse. Because they're just going to be there for their money. They're not going to be there for their passion. Because if they real life true 2024, Gen, whatever the fuck alphabet letter they is, activists, there is no way on God's green earth that they will feel comfortable being so disrespectful and rude. Now, I can apologize to a man for using words that emasculated him and made him feel less than what he say he really is. But I know one thing for certain. You only answer to what you feel like you are. Because if you're not, you ain't even going to look back and see. Now, Alex want attention. She said
coming from a
stop talking
man,
about
that
him.
is true. That is true. I'm not going to answer to people that don't validate me as a man.
Exactly. So now Sauce hasn't even had the time to hear and accept anything that I said because he already had a brick wall built up for Poozie. But Poozie did I'm sorry, the third person shit is weird. Myself, I did what I needed to do to that young man because I disrespected him, calling him the word bitch. Ass. Nigga is what he said. I said.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Oh, there it go. The little people that came in here and flagged me for bullying and harassment. And this is what we mean when Truth was telling Diamond that his people come and attack. So they're going for my main page.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
What's going on? What happened?
I went back up to Diamond's live because Sauce wanted to address me calling him a disrespectful term.
What's up, Big Glock? What's up, Chrissy? Hey, Mr. Carter. I'm sorry. I was a little confused. I'm sorry I didn't speak.
How y'all doing?
So, granted,
at first.
I asked Sauce, is it okay if we have a conversation on his platform so he can be in his safe space and not feel as though me or anybody who supports me would do him what they just did to me and press the report button for expressing my feelings about something that I went through with another person on this platform, on TikTok's platform.
So you went back in there?
Well, no, I was just in there, went in the box, waited patiently for the host to give order of how he wanted to conduct his live. And upon me being allowed to talk to the host who I requested to come and talk to, I again, in turn, was attacked by his panel with their feelings and thoughts of what they felt like I was doing.
Oh, you went on Sauce Live.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And because they can't see past the people can't see past God. I'm being attacked by Javon, who I don't even know at all, no way, shape, form, or fashion. Only time I seen him ever anywhere was on Diamond's platform. I've never seen him in these streets nowhere that I frequent. I don't know that young man. I had a conversation about Alexandra and the way she conducted herself in Bella's court Sunday because of her moderation actions, not who she is as a person. You're a moderator for accountability court, but you're being disrespectful to the panel and to the people who are being accused that were called and requested and are, in some people's cases, just thrown into accountability court. So when I get ready to say things like this, because they know I'm finna come with factual facts as to what I get to the root of it. I don't go from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. I go from the bottom to the top. And when I nip it straight in the bud in the beginning with a few sentences, now their ADHD and stuff is kicking in and they can't comprehend what I'm saying because they want me to say it the way they want to receive it. But that shows me that there's a difference between studying a dictionary, a thesaurus, versus learning everything on Google. And when I learned that, baby, I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm not going to sit up here and make excuses for other people's way of how they comprehend. There's a reason why we have age differences and gaps between us. Because if all of us were supposed to think like 28-year-olds, we wouldn't move up to 40, 41, 50, 60, 70 and all that there. We would have stayed and remained in the mind frame of a child. Now, I'm going to go biblical just a minute. When I was a child, I thunk like a child. But now that I'm an adult, I'm going to keep adult.
I do adult things.
You put away them childish things.
And at some point in time in life, come on, T-Money.
Put away childish shit.
At some point in time, as you begin to get wisdom and knowledge, you're going to end up pushing some things and putting some things behind you and walk over and continue to move up. I won't trap my mind into going back and forth with young adults who are the same age as a young adult who I'm raising to not be like those ones. I have to get you to think outside the box. I got to get you to understand that the reason why the term elder came was because I'm older than you for a reason. I don't want to call them a lost generation. I don't want to throw no slurs, but them babies over there is just like Peter Pan and his crew. And I'm going to leave their ass right there in Never Never Land. The blind leading the blind. They are playing on Sauce's mental health condition of him acknowledging that he's bipolar. And as long as they the biggest master manipulators because they have manipulated somebody whom they support into feeling like everything that they saying is right, even though it's wrong. Yeah, we got a lot of fasting and praying to do for this generation that falls behind us. Thank y'all for touching the gift goal. Thank you to the gifters. Y'all can tap the screen and share the live if you choose to. I got to be out this hotel by 12 o'clock. I'm going to another one. And I'm sitting up here playing with all this other stuff.
I'm a mute up. I just came over to see how you were doing. And there's a whole lot of commotion going on.
Yeah, see, my mental health is straight. My mental health is straight. Y'all can converse if y'all like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Chrissy. I'm the one that was in Diamonds Live the other day. So, for those that don't know actually what took place, I was standing up for someone that is very dear to my heart. And he and I got into it. So, yes, I'm the one that called him the F word. Now, I'm grown enough to take accountability to say, yes, I shouldn't have used that word. But I'm also woman enough to say any and everything else that was said, I do not take back. So now, me saying that word, I can say, I was wrong for that. But protecting and standing up for someone that I care for, I'm never going to take that part back. But at the end of the day, I'm grown, he's grown. Just like when he and I were going back and forth, of course, I call his little crew minions. They feel as though they need validation to come and side with everything that this guy has to say. I don't need a crowd. I don't need anyone to come and defend me because I'm going to stand 10 toes flat regardless. That's just how it is. Even when all that took place on Mrs. Diamond's in her live that day, the day after I was able to comment, a day later, even up to today, my comments wasn't going through. So when my brother cashed out her to mention in regards to that, it was the mods was like, no, her comments aren't on silent. Yes, they are, because I had some of my personal friends that I didn't meet off of TikTok join the live just to constantly at me to test to see if my comments were shut off, which they were. So that's why I tell people, never know who outside of social media. So a lot of these people constantly play on certain things just to see. So when my brother joined the live, immediately Zodiac, or whatever you call the dude name, immediately went on hold. Right then and there. We saw all of it. A lot of my friends was in the live, so I don't care who in the comments want to go back and say it, because I can repeat it 1,000 times. Point blank period. Just to see right there the reaction. Then it was no, her comments are not, I'm turned off. Yes, they were. So my whole thing is, if you're going to do something straight. I'm straight by the book. Don't pick and choose who you want to do stuff to and who you don't want to do stuff to. Because at the end of the day, he's not innocent. At the end of the day, his little minions are not innocent. But like I tell people, just remember, don't allow TikTok to get you in something that you can't handle. That's my whole thing. And that's why when I made it, some of y'all may not know, I posted in the comments, a lot of these people straddle the fence for me. I can't take that. I sit back and I observe a lot of stuff. One minute, people want to side with him. Then the next minute, they want to side with the other ones. I can't take that. Because if you're gonna keep it real all the way through. Because I'm the type, if you're gonna pick a side, you're gonna stay there for life. That's why a lot of people on this social media be like, oh, Chrissy mean, I don't care for her. That's fine. Y'all can't take rawness. Because a lot of y'all is fraudulent. And that's why I'm good with you. Point blank period.
Totally understandable. And that's why I say once it's kind of hard to determine who's doing it for
it's not Christy,
entertainment.
TJ70767. It's not Christy.
Now I'm gonna be honest. If TJ77 continues to choose to is hold on, let me.
I don't know. When you have a blessed day too, you probably a fence straddle too. You have a blessed day too. And if you
Appreciate
one of his
that.
minions, by all means, continue being a minion. Like I call all y'all typewriter gangsters because y'all really not about that in real life. That's why I keep
Thank you,
telling
Roro.
y'all. Now you have a blessed and abundantly day as well.
Javon said you started it like how
And they talking about
how
you.
did you start it?
And you did. We was right here watching it. You didn't start it. You try to have a grown-up conversation, and you can't because his minions like to take over the conversation.
Alexandria wants an apology. And if she wants an apology, she should have invited me to her platform. She should have taken proper steps to determine whether or not she was going to get a sincere apology from Poozie. But since they're watching, Alexandria, I have no reason to apologize to you because I simply asked the question, who is Alexandra's little disrespectful ass? Because you're younger than me, which qualifies you to be littler than me. And there was absolutely no shade thrown with disrespect because several people came up and acknowledged how disrespectful you are. So there's no need to apologize for asking a question about who you are. The invitation was more for you than it was for others. But you got invited to the box by myself and my moderators, and baby, you chose to decline and not let Poozie know who Alexandria was. You had the opportunity to speak for yourself, but you chose to let other people defend you. And this is what we mean by you all go over there and defend Sauce and don't give him the opportunity to even talk for himself. And then for some reason, he's so in control to where he doesn't see where he has absolutely no control over his own platform. He doesn't have no control over there. He can't even say, hey, it's me and Poozie talking. He needed, and it was beyond obvious, he needed other people to help him think on how to accept a dialogue that he accepted an invitation from me and him to have. Again, headed for self-destruction. Because when you can't think for yourself, but you want to change the world, it speaks volumes. It speaks contradiction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to say. I guess because I wasn't over there. And, you know, I've been in spaces with Alexander and all of them. I've never been on Sauce's Live. Never been to his platform at all. So, because Poozie is my girl, I came over here to see what the hell was going on.
It was plenty of more people who have talking to Zodiac Killer, aka Sauce. Reason why we call him Sauce is because day ones who was on Diamond's platform when the baby first came over there, the young man first came over there, his name was Sauce and some other stuff. And then he came back with Zodiac Killer. And that's why we call him what we first met him by before he changed who he came to TikTok to be. Talking to me, I feel like ever since this announcement that I was going to be on the reality show, anybody who can get me to say their names, I think these people think that they're going to be in some clip played back later on once the show gets produced. I don't know, but that's just my only personal opinion. That's the thought that I carry. Because it's been people like T Money, my moderator Samaya, who have known me on this app for over a year. This is going into my third year. This is my third March 1st on TikTok. So all these new people, oh girl, that's Poozie girl. She used to be on Diamond platform, but girl, let me tell you what happened. And girl, did y'all see Diamond pick Poozie for the reality show? So either I'm gonna be her frenemy, or her enemy. But as long as she say something, because we know she got something finna pop up to where people are gonna see, let me get my name on her radar. It's sick. is super sick. Poozie holds lives about people. Baby, this is how I know y'all have never frequented my space. Because I do topics about shit that I go through. Not y'all. When people bring me their personal opinions, it'll say they and them are it'll be general. But anytime y'all see a topic that says you, it's because that's what I went through. And I'm sharing my transparency, and I'm asking others for constructive criticism and getting their opinions on things and ways and how they would handle certain situations. Because in
What's going
order
on,
for
man?
anybody to grow, you have to be able to accept constructive criticism, but not in the fucking form of being bullied and attacked.
What's going on?
What's up? Whitney Houston said she believed the children was the future. I keep telling y'all she was talking about anybody born between 1980 and 85, 89.
And if you have a problem with the conversation going on in this room, you can dismiss
Moderators,
yourself
anybody that has that
because
issue, moderators, go ahead and block them.
trying to
Block
tell
them.
somebody they the problem and you don't know what's going on, that would be wrong of me.
Go ahead and block them because they acknowledge that something clicked in their brain that they don't want to be in this place. And they're the type of people that'll wake up as ashes and bones because they didn't want to be in a fire, but something about the fire kept their attention. Whether it be the color orange, the smoke, the heat, but they don't want to get burnt. But yet they want to stay in an atmosphere where they don't want to be at. Baby, go on about your business. Y'all are comfortable to go ahead and block them. If it's somebody that I fuck with and I come back later and see whatever, then I'll make that decision. But right now, get their asses up out of here. No, bitch, you're the problem.
Yeah, I got it, boo.
Forever and always. Baby, I don't know why God told me to come to TikTok to be playing with a lot of people, conversating with a lot of people, doing things with a lot of people, because when I made my vision board, it definitely was not to do all this. But every now and again, obedience is far better than sacrifice.
Because I'm gonna need you to be obedient and give me that blanket that you got over there.
Would you believe that blanket was only $10?
I said, well.
And he had a huge man because he was hiding in that bush and started beating me when I tried to make it.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, breathe, atmosphere.
How would you be able to recognize good if there was no bad? You wouldn't.
You wouldn't. How would you be able to recognize that you have a little bit of experience if you don't go through anything?
I'd rather. What we got? About 20 something. Oh shit! We only hear like 20 people in here. I'd rather 200 people hear some positive shit than 800 to 2,000 people go pump up and hype up bullshit. It didn't really make sense to me that everybody has such respect for Diamond, but yet they continue to disrespect her platform and how she run her platform. It just be weird to me. How am I disrespecting Diamond? Because hell, y'all keep unmuting too. When she say don't unmute your mic, let such and so finish, let them say what they gotta say. I'm giving them the opportunity to do this, and then you got somebody like Sauce. But I just wanna tap dancer. Whoever invented that mic with that tap to mute, whew, they should have had an age limit requirement for it. You should almost be a certain age to know how to properly mute and unmute. They want me to scream. They want me to hoop and holler. They want me to call them. They want me to reference them to things that they look like. They want me to continue to do these things that they find entertaining because they can't move past, bitch, we trying to fix shit in our community. But it's y'all motherfuckers that keep coming back with the fucking graffiti. And then we got to keep going back and cleaning it and painting and cleaning and painting and cleaning and painting. But every time y'all come around, y'all spraying. No cussing on Sauce's platform, but his right-hand man, Javon, said what? Contradiction. Walking, talking contradiction. Baby, let me refrain from saying the word shit because I feel like your platform is a safe space without cuss words. And as soon as I reverted and apologized for it, his right-hand motherfucking man disrespected him in his face. That's why, Sauce, you're a fucking contradiction. That's why, sweetheart, I'm gonna whisper so I don't trigger you and flare up your anxiety. Can't even put your foot down on your own people. If they stop gifting you, if they stop subscribing, if they stop tapping your screen, if you are everything that lady in that top box said, then more people will come. You're a contradiction. And ladies, let me talk to my young ladies real quick, the younger generation. If you think defending a man is going to get you a man, then you don't know the definition of emasculate. Don't no man need no woman to defend him. A woman's supposed to stay in her place. Coretta never stood up to nobody who talked shit about Dr. King. Somebody said they wanted Poozie to give some Dr. King and Malcolm X shit. But let me tell you what they wives never did. Put their faces and their voices into shit because they wanted and needed to. They needed and wanted to be heard. Coretta Scott King would have never took the podium and went off on another melanated woman because she wanted an apology for something that happened to her on her husband's platform. Oh, but I forget. That ain't even your boyfriend. Women need to know when to stay in their place. Because no man needs a woman to speak for him. We came from their rib. They didn't come from ours. But it's women like that convinced Adam to eat the apple. And Sauce, while you eating that oatmeal, just stay away from cinnamon and apple flavor, baby, because you're looking like you ate the apple. You once said that a man that agreed with something, you blocked him because he was a simp. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, but it takes one to know one, sweetheart.
You bunch of melanated people, I'm glad y'all let us have a good end of Black History Month. Because y'all done screwed up. It's the first. It's the first of the motherfucking month when y'all is really in here tripping. Lord, we can't get a break.
Oh, shit. This ain't even a lot of stuff, but why I feel like so much? Because I took time to do something that I wasn't supposed to do. And I took my focus off of my purpose. And I don't even understand why I'm proving to Peach that just because I got an eviction notice, which is probably damn near the third one I done got in my whole life of living, 2 in Texas, 1 here in Monroe, why I even allow
Poozie,
myself to respond to it. Baby, I'm a mama that handle her
I'll tell you about
business. With or without supporters, I handle
some.
mine. And I'm proud of me. And I'm so grateful that I don't have the spirit to give up. I'm so grateful that I don't have the spirit that will manipulate my mind into making me think that I ain't shit. I'm glad my mind tells me, get your ass up and handle your business for your children and your grandchildren. Get your ass up and handle your business for your mama. Get your ass up and handle your business for your sister. I'm glad I'm me. I'm glad I don't have a spirit of fear, but of sound mind. I'm glad that God gave me the strength that I asked him for wisdom, strength, and knowledge. And although sometimes I may come off as a person who lacks a lot of knowledge, I'm glad that he allows myself and his rod to correct me. Spare the rod and spoil the child. I'm so grateful that I'll never give up and quit on myself. Because if I did, I wouldn't be them children's mama. I wouldn't be my children's mother. I love the fuck out of me. The fuck. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am patient. I am ever evolving. I may have misunderstandings, but I have a sincere heart to be able to establish understanding through any misunderstanding. I am not always right. I am wrong at times. And I know that with the strength that God has instilled in me, that I get another chance to keep going and going and going and going. I don't never want to get to a point in life where I know everything. Miss Jackie's 73 years old and learns stuff every day by sitting on this panel with us. And that one time, and she said, "You little 40-year-olds can't tell me shit. I'm 73 years old." Miss Jackie said, "Oh, dang, I didn't know that. Look, I learned something new today, Poozie." And if a 73-year-old elder can say that she learned something new today, I think a lot of us should make sure that we still learning stuff today too. Because the only time you actually stop learning anything is when you became unalive. The moment you become unalive, can't do nothing then. Can you teach me how to do a dollar ponytail and make myself look presentable for an interview that I had yesterday that nobody knew about? Can you teach me how to live in a hotel and make a full course meal with an air fryer and a microwave? Can you? Are you going to teach me how to make noodles? I ain't never in my life seen what can it's different when you sitting back watching what creates the division.
I'm trying to let you have your moment.
I'm trying to stop talking because ain't nobody talking. I keep talking. You know, I'm a radio person now. Dead air is not allowed. I mean, podcast mentality. Dead air is not something that we frequent when we're pursuing our dreams to be a podcaster. But a reality show host or co-host was thrown into your atmosphere because God decided to put that as a bump on your life to see how you was gonna deal with what was presented to you. But go ahead, T-Money, cause shit is hot as hell in this room. It's cold outside, but babe, I need some air real quick. What time is it? I need to be ordering this lift.
What's the temp out there?
Yesterday it projected that it was gonna be 62. I know in this room it say 74. And I feel like I'm over there in the pits of hell.
That's a very true statement. Closed mouth is like a casket because nothing gets done when you're quiet and you
Wait, say
say
it again. I
nothing.
was making noise.
New being said a closed mouth are like caskets. Yeah, closed mouth is that means that it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is get done. That's the reason
You
why I
can't
say a
put
closed mouth don't get
nothing
good.
in, and you can't get nothing out.
You can't get what you need. You can't ask for it. Nothing.
That is a very true statement. Very true.
Nubian. I was close. Wasn't I close?
It sound like you said new beginning, but that was close to new being.
No, I said Nubian.
Oh, Nubian. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, Timon, I'm for real this time. I got everything. I'm listening, but I'm finna order this lift.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have a whole lot to say to the situation because I don't want to put my mouth on something and I don't know what I am speaking on. One, because like Chrissy, I tend to kind of try. Like Chrissy said, I do try to stay neutral, but it is very, very hard to do. It is very hard to do. And especially on this topic, y'all, because I have a 31-year-old, and everybody witnessed me lose my shit on here with my own youngster. So it's I find myself at times not knowing how to talk to them, to be quite honest.
What happened?
I mean, from my understanding, I think Poozie went over to have a conversation with
Oh,
Sauce.
okay. I saw some of it, but I didn't see it all.
And I guess the shit hit. And
I'm not gonna demand respect from anybody that didn't come out of my womb. I'm not.
I heard some of it, but I
I'm
didn't
not.
hear it all. But I told you, you get on my nerve because you be fighting, you be arguing with people. Fuck them goddamn people. Let them say whatever.
Miss Jackie, today I didn't argue with
oh,
no
Miss
damn
Jackie to
body.
come over here and say, I
I
want to
ain't,
go sleep.
I ain't argue with nobody, Miss Jackie.
Okay.
I ain't
Don't be
argue with nobody.
don't be arguing with them. Just tell them to go straight to hell and don't miss.
I ain't gotta tell them they already here.
That don't mean.
Cause you get a headache when you argue with people. Didn't send me no cash app yesterday, did you?
Me?
Her.
Who is her? Oh,
Who?
where?
Huh?
Everybody come in and those leaving.
You supposed to say
Yes,
that
you
on the
did say,
back.
and don't miss. And don't miss.
You ain't supposed to ask nobody that in the public, cause then they be scouting the gifters, girl.
What you ask, Nubian? What did you ask?
Who, me?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I asked her, did she send me some kind of cash app yesterday? Cause I'm still learning how to the operate man. So it's hard for me to tell. Cause I be practicing, so I be like cash app in $1, and then you cash app it back to me, so I can see if I know what I'm doing. So I won't make a
It,
mistake and send no large amount to somebody, and then they won't send it back to me. But I ain't got no large amount to spend, so I don't have to worry about it.
Poozie, Nubian is asking what is the topic. I know there was just a discussion going on. Maybe
Is there a
I
topic
don't
on the
think that there
board?
was a
Uh-uh.
huh.
I was asking, was there a
I'm
topic on the
fixing to
board?
ask that question that you had on the board.
Well, no, I literally only did that solely because people think that they can tell you to keep their name out their mouth, but yet they put their name on the app for everybody to be able to say, you don't want me to say your name, baby. You don't want your name on a green screen, then I'm going to need you to change it. But see, she not going to change her name
But
for
you
me.
do know you
She's,
spelled her name wrong, right?
well,
You,
then she
you,
should
you
extra more shut the fuck up because then that mean I wasn't even talking to her. So she took offense to something that didn't even all the way apply to her. She centered herself. Oh hell.
Yeah, when
That's
I
like when
came
I
in, I was
apologized for
figuring out
calling the
who it
girl mama a
was.
crackhead and she came back and said her mama really was a crackhead. You want an apology from me for asking who you was and I spelled your name wrong that made it not even be you? Baby, you got more problems than you think you got.
Motherfucker say then that means she should furthermore keep her. Oh,
It's
This is why
raining in
we
Mississippi.
say po little tink tink. It's raining in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go get this thing.
My little boy on his way home.
your little boy on his way home?
Uh-huh.
He ain't no little boy, he a grown ass man.
Oh, I was you. You see, I paused. I really just didn't know what to say.
Miss Jackie, you had the people thinking that you had a toddler.
No, he's 54.
Oh shit, he's old enough to get married.
He got married. He stayed married 24 years. He divorced it and there go my other boy. I don't know what he gonna do with himself. He's so mannish though.
What? I don't understand why you be calling him mannish. He ain't. Miss Jackie, what mannish mean? What's the definition of mannish? Because I was confused.
Huh?
What?
I don't know. My mama used to say
What is the definition of mannish?
Yeah,
Because I
that's
thought
where
it
it
I
was
means
got it
it
like
from.
means
That's
it
where I
means
got it
somebody that's
from.
fresh.
kind of hot in
The
the
old
tail.
folks, they used to say, "You so mannish, you stink." And I'd be like, "How you gonna be mannish so you stink?" They used to say some of the damnedest things. But that's where I
They
got
got
Yes,
you
my
you.
saying
I
some of the
old.
mean,
damnedest things.
That's where I got them phrases
and we
My
get
from.
it.
brother trying to come up
It
here.
just comes generation to generation to generation. What your
My
grandmother
bad.
say to
Uh-huh.
your mama and daddies,
Cause
and
they
then
used
they
to say
repeat
stuff
it.
like, "When I get on you, I'm gonna get you for old and new." And I'm like, "What the hell do
Yo,
that mean?" I'm gonna get you for what you did that I didn't see and what you gonna do. I said, "Oh, okay."
for what you did in the past and for what now. I'm gonna turn that ass up.
Yeah.
Hello, panel. I have public service announcement.
Um.
I got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
When
might
I
need to turn your mic up so we can hear it.
y'all can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a public service announcement. You know when people get out here and God start blessing them and they doing good. Well, it's one of the chicks that used to be. Well, she still do come through, I guess. But anyways, this ain't no made up. This ain't no made up story. Now I'm telling y'all big facts. She ended up doing celebrity hair. She got a contract to do celebrity hair. She act like she
Oh, I
don't
got
want
a
to be
picture.
fucked with nobody. Yeah, you
Shit,
see
is
how
you talking about?
motherfuckers be acting?
Is you talking about?
What
You
you
talking about
say?
somebody rock with us?
Yeah,
You missed it. She was up here yesterday. Y'all came behind each other. So this was the turnout for our
yeah.
easy hair model fixer upper. So this was the results. Remember yesterday, y'all, Bree came in and she showed us and she walked with us on her new journey. This was the results. She sent the picture about 3 o'clock this morning. So she was tired yesterday, but she did come up and I did acknowledge that you and her had good news. And I did share a bit of your news with you because we are over here doing
That look nice.
little big things. She did an amazing job, and we got to meet her client.
Yes. she is doing and so I asked her, I said, well, what's going on? You don't fuck with her. So I told her I was coming over here to tell people. I said, I'm getting on TikTok and I'm going to tell them how you acting.
So she,
See, that's why y'all
wait a
shouldn't
minute.
carry a bone without knowing what the bill is.
God.
Because that baby cleared all that up yesterday with us.
Yeah, she doing some big things. When I tell you, yes,
Okay,
she's
thank you.
this a blessing. Like she been praying for this. She has been literally like praying to be in her position right now. And it landed
It,
in her favor, and she showed up and showed out. But she still could be on TikTok with us though.
I got nothing but love for you, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came through. She kicked it with us for a good while. A good while. We did I actually got to have conversation with her client, and her client isn't on TikTok. So it was good to talk to somebody who has absolutely no dealings with social media, that didn't mind giving their time to engage with us on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did a good job on her head
I
too.
gotta go to the nail shop, man. Frick. Okay.
Ugh.
Boo, why you downstairs?
I know he's so quiet. What you
What's up,
doing,
DJ
baby
Cannon? I
boy?
didn't know you was up here. Is Cannon still up here? Because I don't know, this Wi-Fi be in and out and in and out and in and out.
I don't know. I think that's the verse of the week because she ain't changed it. That was the verse that was up there yesterday. So
Yeah,
I think that's
it's
the
for the
verse
week.
of the week.
It's definitely for the way it's going. I think he sent that the other day to keep myself grounded.
See what is in my heart. Yeah, know what's in my know what was there.
But
Test me,
it's
try the
possible.
spirit by the spirit.
I'm
Read
sorry,
it.
Miss.
Know what I am
I'm just
thinking.
saying, read it one more time. See money straight through for me.
I just read.
God, see what is in my heart. Know what is there. Test me. Know what I'm thinking. See if there's anything in my life you don't like. Take it out. Help me live in the way that is always right.
It don't hurt to ask
I'm
for a
a,
little help when you don't know what else to do. Because if you can't figure out what is happening to you that's making you respond the way that you're responding, that's making humans feel the way that they feel about what you're saying, then it's best to me to ask God to show you. Trust and believe you me. He will. He won't he do
absolutely.
it?
Lord
Here
God,
she go right here. Yeah, I was talking about you. Sure was, and I shared it live so you
God
can come up
mine.
in here. So you can come up in here. So I did let them know that you acting funny because you doing celebrities hair and stuff. Yeah, beautiful Bree. I said it. I told them.
You ain't acting so ditty as you, Bree.
Yeah, she is.
As the old folks used to say, you ain't being such so ditty, is you? She came up yesterday and was talking to us. Oh, there she go. Hi, baby. Oh,
Happy
okay.
Friday.
Friday.
Why your mic on and you still talking? What you got going on?
You?
Your mic is on and you still talking.
You made her mic muted.
I ain't
Yeah.
do it. I don't know.
I
I
forgot
don't
to
see.
strip the beds. I closed that door too fast. But
I
now the
can't.
Girl, we
biggest
can
Well,
hear
business is the
you.
refrigerator. My
you
daughter
have
just
fun and
Bree, we
enjoy.
can hear you.
You have fun and enjoy your
You
day.
welcome. I'm gonna park this right here trying to find a Uber. I probably need to just wait here till
Don't
2.
worry about it, Bree.
Would
But
this
we was
look? Would
talking
this be a
about
bad
this
image
thing.
for the hotel if I stay here till 2? Okay.
We was talking about what Miss T Money was reading.
Well, I mean, I kind of
It's
know the scripture.
11:45.
I was trying to have scripture still be up there, but Poozie is busy. But I know the scripture, so it's basically just saying, God, as we say all the time, God knows our heart. He knows what's in our heart, but he is also able, as we can ask, or it's just going to be done. Period, to test us, as well as we should do the same. Try the spirit by the spirit, as well. And we have to ask for guidance. We have to ask for guidance, and we have to be specific in asking for that guidance. The words that I need to say to this person or that person, direct me. I go so far as to guide guide my hands, guide my feet, help me to walk, help me to talk, help me to move. That's me all day. And when
Because who
I'm
not
not talking,
knows us best than what created us?
I do messed up stuff when I ain't talking to God. When I don't follow His guidance, then that's when things go haywire. Cause He do talk to you. I mean, and He tell you little things, like you get that little strange feeling to go to the left, or you get that little feeling to go to the right. Oh, get up and go make some food. Get up and go see what's in there to cook. Little things. It's like He's always talking to you.
That is true, Miss T Money.
You do.
Hey, y'all,
That
phone having issues.
God do
Um,
speak to all of us.
You gotta
And
like
open it, but you gotta open your ears and be willing to listen. A lot of times, saying just to say